Your Business Podcast with Frank Furness.
Well, hi everybody and welcome to Sales School, and this is Frank Furness, where we're going to help you make more money by mastering sales, dominating marketing, and really being happy. In our next episodes, we're going to be taking a look at how you can dominate your marketing, be found, find the right people you want to, and connect with them. In today's podcast, we're looking at another area that is so interesting and really just drives sales more than anything at the moment, which is LinkedIn. We have to get involved in LinkedIn, and I'm just going to go through some of the things that we've got to do to be seen, to be found, and to connect with the right kind of people. Now, the first thing you've got to ask yourself is, why do you need to use LinkedIn? Well, the first thing, for search engine optimization, it is amazing. It was bought just a couple of years ago by Microsoft, and since then it has become an absolute powerhouse. In fact, if you just get out your phone right now and do a search for sales technology speaker, that's how I want to be found, sales technology speaker, you will see that no matter where you are listening to this in the world, that I own the first page of Google for that phrase. And I've done so for the last 10 years. Two main reasons. One of them is LinkedIn, and the other one that we'll speak about in our next podcast is YouTube. So if we look at LinkedIn, just by optimizing your LinkedIn profile for certain search terms, you can actually dominate that first page of Google without having to pay 1 cent. Now, the first thing you've got to think about is, what are the search terms? Mine is sales technology speaker. What are the search terms you need to find? How are people going to find you? Put yourself in their position and think, what would they be typing into Google or LinkedIn to find you? Now, think in terms of the services you provide, your skills, the industries you serve, your specialisms, and start putting in those keywords all over your LinkedIn profile. The next thing you've got to do is you've got to have a great banner and photograph. Most people go in and I take a look at their LinkedIn profile, and there isn't even a banner. They've got just the standard sort of blue background. Now, if you want to be a professional salesperson, you've got to stand out and you've got to grab somebody's attention. So go to a place called Canva, Canva. It is free, and you can create a really great LinkedIn headline. Go and look at mine as well. If you just look at my background, if you go to linkedin.com/Frank Furness, take a look at my background and you'll see some of the things you've got to do. Put in there what it is that you do. So you'll see on mine it says keynote speaker. Also, immediately they can see my website address, my email, and my contact phone numbers. As a salesperson, make it easy for people to do business with you. So now you go over to Canva, and the right kind of size for that is 1400 by 350. So go and make yourself a really good banner and insert that into your LinkedIn profile. Next, get yourself a really great professional photograph. If you're in sales, it's all about first impressions. Somebody comes over, they take a look at your LinkedIn profile, and within seconds, their brain says, I want to connect, I don't want to connect, I like this person, I don't like this person. And it's all about that photograph and the banner. I mean, later on, you've got to put a lot of other stuff in as well, but you've got to capture their attention. Next is go to your contact info. Once again, I cannot understand people that don't put this in there. LinkedIn is all about salespeople selling your products, your services. So put in all of your contact information, email addresses, websites, put in your phone numbers, wherever you are, put in as much as you can. And the next thing, while you're over there, go in and edit your URL. You'll see this on the top right-hand side where you go in and you make the changes. And LinkedIn will give you some strange thing like Frank128650. Just put in your name there. So if you meet somebody at a meeting, you can say to them, hey, listen, please go and take a look at my LinkedIn profile. It is Frank Furness. Not, hey, please go and take a look at my LinkedIn profile. It's Frank12835586. Everything is about making it easy to do business with you. Next, you're going to go to your About section. Now, I do lots and lots of videos. In fact, I've made over 850 videos, and I think I'm pretty good at this. A couple of years ago, I went to Pinewood Studios, and I did a TV presenters course, and I thought, I'm going to show you how good I am. Got up there today, I'm going to show you 3 ways to close a sale, and they ripped me apart. They said, why are you presenting as if you're talking to 20 people? When you're on social media, you're speaking to one person. Every blog that you write it as if one person is reading it, because that's what it is. If you're doing a video, address it as if there is one person in front of you. Now, the same thing with your About section. Write it as if you were sitting opposite somebody in a coffee shop and they said, hey, Frank, what do you do? And it'll be, my name's Frank Furness. I've been in the game for about so many years now. I started out selling 25 years ago. I discovered a great product that I'm passionate about. Tell your story. Do not write it in the third person. And also remember to include lots and lots of key words. The next thing you want to do is start connecting with people. Who is your target audience? So let's say I wanted to sell one of my online courses to financial advisors. What I would do is I would go and do a search for financial advisors, and I would connect with them. But when I connect, it is going to be a personalized message. It's not just going to be, I want to connect. It's, hi, I'm Frank. I see we're both financial advisors. We've been in the business for so many years. I personalize it for them. People love to do business with other people similar to themselves. What you've then got to do is start communicating, writing articles, putting in videos, putting in posts, and you've got to have a posting strategy. Once again, please go and connect with me on LinkedIn and just take a look at my posts. I post 5 times a week, and by the way, the golden hour to post is between 7 and 9 in the morning. Your post then starts to get traction, and my posts generally have anything between 1 and 10,000 views a day, and anything up to 100 comments. So with your posting strategy, you've got to think about, why am I posting? Who is it aimed at? And what is the call to action? Start off with your headline. Ask a question and have it all in capital letters. It's got to grab their attention. Then you've got 1,300 characters to write out your post, and finish it off with some great hashtags, basically attracting the kind of audience you want to be reading your article. At the end of the article as well, also put in there a question. And what this will do, it will stimulate people to want to start commenting. Once people start commenting, you can go back and you can respond to their comments, and all of a sudden that post takes on a life of its own. One of the other things you have to do on a daily basis is go out and see who's looking at your profile. These could be potential hot leads. And what I do every day is I go and have a look who's connected with me. And I'm a little bit different, and you should be too. I send them to a video squeeze page. Basically, I'll say, thanks so much for viewing my profile. Please watch the video. Sends them to a page that says, hey, my name's Frank. Listen, thanks so much for viewing my profile. I'd love to connect. Let's do all of these kinds of things. How can I help you? And I give my little sales spiel then, not selling a product or service, just connecting in a gentle way. And I also give them something for free. So it doesn't matter what business you're in. Give them something to show that you're the expert in your field. So please go and think about your LinkedIn profile posting. Just get your profile right up to date for search engine optimization and post on a daily basis. Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And remember, if you'd like to book me to speak at your next conference or do some sales training, either in person or via Zoom remotely, please drop me an email, frank@frankfurness.com. Also, please take a look at my website, frankfurness.com, and take a look at some of my courses on productivitycenter.com. Remember also to connect with me on all of the social media channels. They're all under Frank Furness, especially LinkedIn, where I'm almost up to 30,000. And every day I have some great new ideas and tips on sales, marketing, speaking, and anything that will make you money. Hey, this is Frank. See you in the next episode.